I'm going to show how to install a slide-out style spice rack organizer. This rack will transform a cluttered cabinet into a tidy, accessible display where every spice has its place. I bought these racks on Amazon. I purchased the 2-tier and the 1-tier. Here's what comes in the box. First, you will find a cardboard template. Use a pen to punch out the perforated holes. This template will be used for marking screw placement during installation. Next, you will find 2 side frames, a bag of screws with a Phillips head screwdriver, a lower basket, a fixed bottom flat metal, which I will be calling a mounting bar, and finally, the upper basket. I will be following the instructions that are included in the box. Begin by selecting one of the side frames. Then select the lower basket. The lower basket can be identified as the one that has a mounting hole on the front of the frame, as seen here. Next, line up the screw holes on the bottom of the side frame to the screw holes on the basket in this manner. Then secure together with the supplied screws. Tighten well using the Phillips head screwdriver. Repeat this process on the other side with the other side frame. Once secure, be sure to test the drawer for function to make sure it slides smoothly. Next, select the upper basket. This is the one that does not have the front mounting holes. This should be mounted between the side frames in the same orientation as the lower basket. In other words, they should slide out in the same direction. This basket can be mounted at 3 different heights. Choose the one that best fits your needs and assemble using the provided screws. Repeat this process on the other side. When all the screws have been secured, test the function of the drawers to make sure they slide smoothly. The rack is now ready to be installed in the cabinet. My wife requested to have these mounted over the shelf liners. This is completely optional. However, I do recommend removing the shelf liners due to their shifting and buckling during installation. Begin by placing the rack in your desired location. Once satisfied with the location, the mounting bar will need to be installed. To do this, take the cardboard template and place in the cabinet with this orientation. Then place the rack over the template to recheck its position. Make sure the drawers will slide forward without hitting any obstacles. Then carefully remove the rack, leaving the template in place. Using a permanent marker, make a mark through the template holes. Next, take the mounting bar and line its holes up to these marks in this orientation. Then secure into place using the supplied tapping screws. Now take the rack and mount it in the following manner. With the lower basket pulled out and its insert removed, slide the back cross member underneath the raised end of the mounting bar until the front mounting holes meet. Next, slide the basket in to access the front mounting holes. Secure using a supplied screw and tighten well with a Phillips head screwdriver. Repeat this process with the other racks. Once in place, return the plastic inserts to the baskets. Next, I will install the single-tier spice rack to the above shelf. Begin by removing the shelf from the cabinet. When installing the rack, be sure to plan the placement with the finished edge of the shelf facing out. This rack is very easy to install. The box contains the rack, a cardboard template, screws, and a Phillips head screwdriver. Once again, I will be following the instructions that's provided. Choose your mounting location by placing the rack on the template and fine-tune its position. Make sure it will clear any obstacles, such as the framework on the cabinet. With the template in place, make marks through the holes using the permanent marker. Simply take the rack and line its mounting holes up with these marks. Then, secure into place using the provided screws in this manner. Repeat this process with the next rack. And finally, return the shelf to the cabinet. The spice racks can be filled and are ready for use.